I've noticed something about this I can't pay the rent or mortgage trend that women have been doing with the partner, especially since I went to look at the 50-50 couples doing it. Obviously, I had to search for that because, we don't do that over here. The way I could guess what each of the men were going to say before they even said anything was wild. Some of the 50-50 reactions I'm actually convinced must be rage bait, because how is anyone with them? Like, I'm sorry, you're my husband or my roommate. The provider men just appeared so much more confident, so much more put together. The 50-50 men didn't even look like they looked after themselves.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we'll be reacting to the 50-50 challenge going around of I can't pay my mortgage trend on TikTok. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Now before we go, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So this challenge is basically women that are doing 50-50 with their husband, meaning they split the bills and everything else in the household. Went on to their husband, as you can see in the the videos, that oh hi babe, or hi dear, or hi whatever, I'm sorry, like they'll just make up some story, the reason why they cannot pay this month bills. And I've been seeing some that are very, very terrifying, because I saw one that the man was like, oh, you can pick up another job. And one was like, what are you doing? What do you mean we can you can afford to pay the bills? And some are just so rude. And I don't get why you will put yourself out there if you know your man is that type of person. Because like I always say, all these type of videos, you edited them and then you put them on your page for people to talk about it. I really think we should bring back shame. Nobody is telling you that you shouldn't do 50-50, or nobody is telling that you should do 50-50. But if you know that you're doing 50-50 with your husband, like there's no need for you to come and post a video about all this stuff. There's no need for you to post a 50-50 thing, like trying to embarrass your partner, because a lot of us like me are gonna talk about it, and that's not cool. So I don't get why people are doing that. But either way, let's just go and check out some of the videos.
Hey babe. Babe.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. Listen, I know we both have to go to work here in a minute, but I just needed to tell you that with everything and how busy it's all been, that we're not gonna be able to I'm not gonna be able to pay the rent this month.
Well,
Like, it's just Black Friday, all the holiday shopping, Christmas, like I don't know what to do.
babe, I love you, but I don't even know who we pay our rent to.
Oh. Yeah,
Can
I
you
don't
get
know.
like an extension, or I don't really.
As you can see, this is not a good look. Now I have a very, very different take on this whole situation. So my first take is that I have already said it in so many of my videos that I'm very, very terrified of leaving everything to my man to do for me, like provide for me financially. I am scared, like I'm very, very scared. It's not I don't trust him or do anything, but I'm somebody that I feel like I will be so happy if everything that I have belongs to me, and everything that is mine is mine. Even though if I ask for something, I may get it, or I will get it. I kind of don't want to put my eggs in one basket, like have that type of mindset that everything that I need is gonna be provided to me, and I'll just sit on my ass and not have any career or anything. I'm not saying that those women are sitting on their asses, but to me, I want to also have my own. It doesn't matter how much money my man is making, I would like to have my own too, just for security and for future safety and anything like that. Because sometimes, as much as we want our man to provide for us, we have to also help them. Now, if that's the agreement in your relationship, by all means go ahead and do it. But that's just my opinion. And this also leads to the same situation of men taking advantage of women. Now, I made a video a few days ago about this trophy wife situation where the man molested the child. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but the heavy part only leads to the fact that the man was providing and the woman was just staying at home. because I feel like if the man is just providing everything for you, he might get away with a lot of things that you are not supposed to, talk about, because what are you doing? What are you bringing on the table type of thing? As much as I will not go 50-50, I prefer to go 100%, 100%. I give my 100, you give your 100. I've said it so many times because I don't believe in 50-50. There's no way a woman and a man can go 50-50 because, for instance, if you do decide to have a child, that man is not gonna carry the baby for you 4 months, or you gonna carry 4 months or something like that. That's not 50-50. You're still gonna use that pregnancy to maybe clean the house or cook. That's not 50-50. So I prefer to go 100-100. Now this whole mortgage thing, I think some of the videos are staged or scripted, and the women are literally telling the men what to say and what not to say, and some of them are just like so nasty and they're not supposed to be doing that. But either way, I don't like the fact that people are just, throwing away their financial business on the internet, or telling people about their business and just, kind of exposing their men that they are type of deadbeat and useless type of way. Because some of the ones that I saw, the men were not very nice to the women, like the people that are doing 50-50, because there were some that were cute, some were like, oh, you never pay bills. And I saw one of the man basically saying that I don't like to be play about money. Like, yeah, that's what I want to hear. And I never once heard one person saying, oh, our mortgage is paid off. I never want to say that. And I've watched so many videos of those things. So I'm kind of like, are we all paying the mortgage? And mind you, mortgage is very, very expensive. So for you to put all the burden on the man to pay the mortgage, let's say that you get divorced, who is keeping the house? You're gonna be sharing it into, and the man can say, a better person can say that you never worked, you never provide anything, I paid the mortgage myself. And they're gonna probably use that video that you made as an evidence and say, look, this woman never paid anything, and you are gonna be in trouble. Then what are you gonna do? So as much as I find it cute in a certain way, I also find it financially irresponsible. And somebody is gonna say, oh, maybe because you're not getting somebody to provide for you. That's not it. This is not coming from somebody like a bitter person. I'm just coming from a very, very genuine place. I know people know their relationship better than we do, and we are not there with them. So I kind of feel like it's the same as we're listening, we don't judge type of trend. And I really don't like this type of trend that is going around on TikTok. But tread carefully, and if you think this is just type of game or kiki moment, by all means go ahead and do it. But don't just be putting your financial business out there, that type of thing. And my advice to women is that it doesn't matter if this man is providing for you 100%. Always have your own, because as much as it feels good to sit on your ass and be taken care of, there's nothing more enjoyable than having to work and get your own money and having that security in your own personal life. Because trust me, it's not only physically and emotionally that a man can abuse you, a man can also abuse you financially. And we've seen so many stories of that, of a man, abusing their wives financially. So you have to be very, very, very careful with the type of relationship that, you are in. And as always, you can do whatever that is good for you, that you think is better for you. But as my advice and the things I've seen online for this whole time that TikTok have been on, it's very crazy the type of stories that we hear of, women being abused just because they decided to go, being a stay-at-home mom or a trophy wife, or just keeping all the financial burden on their husbands. And as much as I think that's very, very good, because it feels good to be taken care of, but then it's also a very scary thing to, think about, because you don't know where the tides are gonna turn anytime. The man can lose his job, and then what are you gonna do? Are you now gonna pick up from what? You don't have any skills at that time. So what are you gonna do at that point? So have some type of security, like I said, and everything is gonna be fine. But you can always do what you want to do. So guys, that's all I have for you on this challenge. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. As always, we can always agree to disagree, and I'll see you guys in the next one.